Are you like a baby? Like,
my mommy gone.
Peekaboo.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the Autopod Decepticast, a bi-weekly podcast that delivers an episode-by-episode breakdown of the original G1 series. For now.
Ooh.
Maybe this is the last time that'll happen.
Goodbye, everybody.
I have a sort of a eulogy.
Oh,
Let's see if
good.
this works out. Ashes to ashes. Wait, see, I already fucked up. Guys, these
Not speaking
we're
at
still
my
in,
funeral.
We're still in the first 100 words I've spoken today. I just woke up. Sorry about that.
No.
Ashes to crashes, rust to rust.
I'm kind of glad I'm glad you started it wrong the first time. That this works better. Ashes to crashes, rust to rust.
Friends and fellow Transformers enthusiasts, we gather here today to bid farewell to a beloved and iconic, we'll go with that, part of our childhood, the 1980s U.S. Transformers cartoon series. As we remember this animated gem, we can't help but think back to a time when our greatest concern was whether Optimus Prime would make it through the latest scrap with Megatron, or whether Starscream would ever get his act together. We learned many lessons from the series, such as you can skip the ACOM episodes.
No, I disagree with that.
Our leader, Optimus Prime, was a symbol of heroism, but also an inadvertent example of how a lack of proactivity will prevent you from winning a million-year war. Also, a killer reverse scoop dunk. And then there were the Decepticons, led by Megatron. Sure, they wanted to conquer the universe, but they also gave us valuable insights into the importance of perseverance. No, their plans never worked out, but at least they did something. But let's not forget Bumblebee, our lovable little yellow Autobot with pink seats. We always up for adventure.
I forgot about that.
And surprisingly, enough backseat room to conceive a baby in. As we say goodbye to this iconic series, let us remember the 1980s Transformers for their unique ability to unite us across generations. That's another question mark.
Yeah.
Parents, kids, jocks, the gendered and genderless, all find common ground watching Optimus and his gang take on the Decepticons. So may Optimus, Megatron, all the Autobots and Decepticons continue to transform our lives in fond memory. And in the spirit of this memorable series, let us all roll out of here with a smile on our faces, grateful for the 80s Transformers and the laughter and adventure they brought into our lives.
Yay.
And with
I'm
that,
your host, Aaron.
and with that, we'll never discuss G1 ever again.
I'm Ryan.
Listeners, don't ever ask us about G1.
Don't
ever.
Been a few weeks since we've been together.
Yeah.
Aaron needs talking practice
Yeah, for
this
sure.
morning.
Sibilance. Me. Rocco, the
rascally
rascally
rabbit, rudely red.
She sells.
run Rocco's receipts.
She sells.
You finally said
seashells
something
down
that
by
made
the
sense.
Seashore. Stop, or my mom will shoot. I heard a really funny. I listened to Arnold Schwarzenegger get interviewed by Mark Maron, and about 95% of the interview was really good. About 5% of it was like,
Oh.
But he did tell a funny story. He had a rivalry going with Sylvester
Yeah.
Stallone, and the story,
Like a friendly rivalry.
yeah. But the story is that he claims he's responsible for getting Rocky into that Stop or My Mom Will Shoot movie because
I've heard
he
this
generated
story.
buzz that he was interested in the movie, and so they kind of made that known to Rocky's camp, at Rocky's camp. Sylvester.
Oh, I like
Stallone's-
calling him Rocky. Let's just call him Rocky.
So then Rocky was like, "Hey yo, I want to be in that movie. I gotta beat
agent.
Yeah, AO agent. I gotta beat Schwarzenegger into being in that movie." And so basically, like Schwarzenegger like kept. Putting
So was he
like,
trolling him because he knew it was a shit film, and so he was just trying to get him
I
tangled
think he was
up
looking
in
at
it?
him, and their instincts were like, "This was not going to be a good movie."
As
but-
if Arnold Schwarzenegger has a flawless career.
Oh, I'm
but
sure.
yeah,
But that's the story where that's what he put. That's the story
I mean,
he tells.
the whole story of all those muscle guys in the '80s is, I mean, they are steroids. Like, to listen to them talk about it, it is like all a competition. Like the stories from Predator of like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura measuring their biceps to see whose was bigger.
They're all
And
about
like,
it.
I think this is right. Arnold Schwarzenegger went to the costume department and had
prosthetics.
had them smallen Jesse Ventura's outfit, and because they were going to have an arm measuring contest, and Arnold Schwarzenegger wanted him to have false hopes.
I think it's pretty funny.
I like it.
Schwarzenegger's a fascinating guy.
He is. The
He
interview,
really is a success story.
He is his optimism. Whenever you hear him in interviews like the
yeah,
Marin
he's
one,
very motivational.
is inspiring. Although certainly I'm some questionable things about him.
The only part about it the whole interview was great. The only part of the interview where you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't track, is he was explaining like his solution to the homeless problem in California is that they didn't build enough apartment buildings in the 80s and 90s, and that what they need is more infrastructure. And he was like, to improve pollution in California, the problem is cars driving slow because there's not enough lanes. Add more lanes to the California
faster.
freeway to go faster, and also build more apartment buildings, because the homeless problem is because there's just not enough housing available.
The faster you drive, the more
gas you use.
you
Yeah.
burn.
Yeah.
But maybe you're burning it for a shorter period of time. I don't know how it balances out.
And that was part of it. But the other part was like the homeless problem is more
It's
complicated
certainly
than-
not
It's
societal.
because they're not. It's not because like they literally don't.
There's no place there. It's
Oh,
not.
I
that
was
there's no place to live.
assuming he meant government housing, which in that case
No,
it
he means
feels
I
like
don't
that
think
could
so.
be a
No, he
solution.
means
No,
free
means
market
commercial
housing. He means like people would
it
build.
is expensive to live out there.
Yeah, but then it's like, government assisted housing is one thing, but he's talking about like free market housing, like
I see.
building more houses. But it's like those people, you would need it.
Even if the rates
assisted-
were
you would need
close to,
assisted
like we have
living.
homeless people in Missouri, and our housing is probably some of the cheapest in the nation.
So then Marin was going down what about mental illness? What about
Right.
drug addiction? Blah blah blah. And
They just need to think
no, we
optimistically.
need to build more houses. We need to build more houses. There's too many permits. Too many permits. It was all about everything got caught up in bureaucracy. Too many permits.
Yeah.
It was too hard to get them built.
He's a little bit of a free market buffoon.
He is, but beyond that, his message was really nice, and he genuinely is a nice guy. So that was cool, based on the interview.
Yeah, had a baby with his maid. Definitely nice to her.
He talks about that.
I don't know.
He did talk about. He talked about that. He accepts responsibility.
I should say housekeeper. Is maid a PC term nowadays?
I don't know.
He made it.
He made it.
All right, where were we? I'm sorry. We were talking about Schwarzenegger or Rocky. I'm not going to even call him Stallone anymore.
Rook.
Hey, Schwarzenegger.
I just think it'd be so funny if on the set of Expendables, Schwarzenegger got all the guys to just call him Rocky the whole time.
I'm coming.
Oh, there'll be some coming in this episode a little bit later.
Oh,
Just
really?
wait for it.
Let's
Okay.
get back to it then.
Let's see. You played an empty con this week.
Current events. Oh,
Current events.
I went to.
Let's timestamp this, baby.
I played at VisionCon and
Which is a
pop culture convention. It's like Springfield's version of just everybody come in. If you're anime, if you're GI
Right.
Joe, they had a. Oh yeah, everybody comes in here. Let's all do this. And there was really low
Let's
turnout.
all do
the
this.
panels had really terrible low turnout, and we had really low turnout. We had about a room with like it had like 400 chairs in it or more. There was a lot of. I mean, it had a lot of
It
chairs.
was a big room.
Big
It
room.
was bigger than the TFCon room.
What was
Much
the,
bigger.
What was the conceit behind the set you were playing?
So we've had a set of over 30 songs, and each song was featured in like mostly heavy metal songs, hard rock songs, featured in horror movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s plus.
And you played on Friday the 13th.
We played on Friday the
Everybody
13th.
was probably too scared to come out.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
probably what
no.
it was. Yeah, that's what it was.
You should share that video to
I don't want to.
Discord.
The Discord.
I might put.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
actually, I'd put
Is
it on.
this music?
I'll put it on the Discord.
Is it music if no one is there to hear it?
It's yeah. That particular video is. I didn't have to play on that one song, and the band is playing "Tormentor" by Wasp, which was featured in Rage War, which I've never seen, but it looks like intriguing. Ever seen Rage War?
It doesn't sound familiar.
Anyway, cool song. But then I pan around, and there's like six people
It's
in the
so
audience.
funny too because
And sad.
And all the lights are on.
all the lights are on.
God,
It's so bright.
Playing in a room with house lights on.
But the funny part is, you were like,
Not
they
good.
turned the lights off when we started playing, and then 3 songs in, they turned them back on, and I'm like, that is
Inexplicably,
fucking brutal.
During the middle of a song, you know, just
That
like,
is.
yeah.
I feel like, honestly, it seems like cons in general have still not really recovered since the pandemic. Like, pre-pandemic, the cons seemed a lot better in general.
Yeah.
But I had a good time. But it
Well.
was funny how much work goes in to
to that.
Right,
I mean,
that's
I've been
what I was
working on it for
thinking,
like
is
a
because
month
it
and
was
a
a
half.
huge set list that you guys
It was
had.
enormous. I mean, there was no set break. We powered through 32 songs with no set break over a period of 2.5 hours. It sucks.
Did anybody just kind of trickle in for a second, stand there, and then turn around and
I'm
walk
sure
out?
my
Like
back
Flint
was
Dilley walking
my
past the
back
room.
was facing the entrance, so the way I was stationed, I wasn't hip to what was going on the entrance. But I would
Right.
imagine there was a lot of people looking in. I do like the idea of Flint Dilley walking by that whole.
That's my
Just
favorite.
taking a look
That's
and
my
keep
favorite.
on going.
My favorite bit, where
Yeah.
you're like, you looked up and you just see him walk by with a
Yeah,
smile.
he never changed his face expression. It's just like, yeah, I'll have to kind of demonstrate that at some point. Maybe I'll do some sort of booty box idea where it's like a little slide, where it's like a door, like a doorway, and you can
a
slide it.
child picture
Yeah, you
book.
can pull.
And it's just Flint Dilly walking by
You just slide
through
it's
the
just like
doorway.
his face, 'cause
I
that's
love
what
that.
it's like. I think. All right, good. We just thought of another booty box idea.
Merch.
Put it in the bucket.
Yeah,
Pull it out
the Flint
later.
Dilly APDC panel experience. It was
That's
like,
fun.
okay, that's what we'll do.
I did stuff the last few weeks.
Oh, really?
I've
What'd
been
you
like
do?
away from the house.
Oh, you traveled.
Yeah, you
I've
kept
been
sending
gone.
us pictures like, look at how much better than you I am.
Look at my life right now. I was like, oh yeah, look at my life. I sent a video of playing to an empty room. You went and ate a lot of food and traveled around.
Yeah, I was in Miami for a week for a conference. I haven't spent much time there. I'd like to explore it more. There's so much cool shit going on, and the food is just amazing. And at least the food I had.
I was very jealous of like the food in general,
Yeah.
the paella for
It
one
all
thing, and also the
photographs well.
oysters.
I was in charge of our presence on the trade show floor.
Did you guys
So
have a booth, or did you just?
Yeah.
You just that's
I
cool.
designed the booth and the
No
elements. And I say designed, like I
I grabbed
determined a
some
theme.
pins.
I-
I knew. I laid them out on the
I
table.
figured
the way
out
I
the
wanted.
theme and I procured all of the materials to bring it
That's
to
awesome.
life. And then I got to leave early, and my coworkers had to pack it all up and ship
Good
it.
for them. That's fine.
And I left
You
early.
deserve
I put this together. You break it down, fuckers.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
totally.
they all helped put it together too.
Oh,
so.
it's okay. That's why you're the boss.
Well, I wasn't the boss, but we were all a team. But I was, but I was in charge of everything that happened there.
I'm not the boss.
If it would have failed, it would have been on me. But I'm not literally in charge of anybody.
So,
That would have been cool.
was
Like
anybody
that-
actually dressed up as a Burger King?
That would have been really cool.
No,
There was no
missed opportunity.
no Burger King there.
that crazy clay mask thing
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was in the commercial?
I always liked that.
I did too.
campaign.
I did too.
I feel like it was maybe divisive, but they hung on to
Some
it for a
people have
little
no
while.
sense of humor.
Yeah. There was at that point in time, I think Burger King they were promoting with video games, and so they had produced some inexpensive games for the PlayStation or PlayStation 2, whatever.
Get
to
advertising
promote.
in front of
And they
kids'
were all
faces.
Burger King themed games, relatively simple. But one of them was called, I remember this because one of Mike Henderson's friends had it, and I played it at his house. It was called Sneak King. And literally, you are that Burger King guy, and your job is to find hiding places. And when pedestrians are in a neighborhood, and whenever pedestrians or whoever walk by, you have to jump out and scare them.
Wow.
So it feels like they definitely kind of owned
Wow.
the weirdness of the
weird.
character.
Sneak King also just sounds like a terrible porn.
I bet it exists.
All it made me think of was Sneak and Peek for Atari.
Everything.
It was
everything
like
reminds
that,
me.
only that was hide and seek.
Yeah, it was hide and seek.
And this was hide and freak out.
Ryan, did you go to any conventions or conferences?
No, man, I didn't do anything while you guys were doing stuff. I made a bunch of hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
I think I've bottled about 48 bottles of hot sauce, 5-ounce bottles.
We got some of that coming our way.
Yeah, Caleb's taking some.
My dad.
You got
likes
any
it.
more pickles?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll take them too. Give me.
I have probably enough to make another like 20 bottles of hot sauce. I have enough peppers, and I'm like, I don't know if I need to make 20 more bottles. Maybe I'll just dry them.
Could you sell them at the farmer's market?
If I were a completely different person.
Oh, that's right. You're a shut-in. I forgot.
Maybe we can set up a little farmer's market in his front yard.
How much would you
Eggs,
sell?
hot
and
sauce.
How much would you sell your hot sauce for if you were going to sell it? Like,
I would think it would have to be $4 or $5 because the bottles themselves are about between $1 and $2.
oh really?
Yeah.
Let's take this to Shark Tank.
Mr. Wonderful.
I know that's not what he sounds like either.
No, this is me. I'm Mr. Wonderful. Give me 5%.
I like it.
I
Your
think
voice.
he's Canadian.
I have never heard him speak. I have never seen that show. All I know is his name. But I'm doing him as Bernie Sanders.
He is definitely not a socialist.
No. So this is my birthday episode.
Oh, I don't have anything.
That doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
Happy birthday.
This will come out the 22nd of October, my birthday, of course, being Halloween. Also, a recently celebrated Reese's 16th birthday.
Such an
my
old
dog.
dog.
That's a good dog.
Yeah, she was born the 7th of October.
How do you know that?
It's on the papers I got whenever I've had her since
She got
was,
papers, man.
Yeah,
That's a show
dog
dog
has
up
fucking
there.
papers. I've had her since she was 2, so most of her life.
Wow, man.
She's a little sweetie. She loves that funeral music.
That's what I got it playing up there to relax her. YouTube separation anxiety videos for dogs.
Interesting. That is I remark almost every time I come over. It sounds like a funeral in here because you're constantly playing this music for the dog.
Yeah, there
And separation anxiety is probably what a lot of people are feeling at a funeral.
there are several different channels. Like, you know, obviously there's a ton of different channels, but like sometimes West and I will turn one on for her, and then the music just is like, oh, I got to change this. I'm getting too sad. Like, both of us literally were like, sometimes we start crying because of the music.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan,
Yeah.
whip us up a little bit of that afterbirth special.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I want a really interesting
Oh,
drink.
I get it. Rebirth.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
got
You
it.
see where I'm going there.
Also, I just, ew.
Life is beautiful, Ryan, and the act of creating
It's
it
not.
is
It's all gross. Fuck that.
well, the act of creating it, I guess, is beautiful, but
No.
the first part,
silly.
the part that happens 9 months prior.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying that's not beautiful?
No.
All right, well, it depends on who you are.
No.
All right, I don't know. I disagree. I disagree. Hard disagree. Sometimes you wanna go.
No. We're not the bar, Aaron.
Oh.
Don't you recognize where we are? We're in a Burger King.
You know, I was going to say, sometimes when you transport us to these places, I'm a little disoriented, and it takes a minute to.
Well, as you can see, we're in a Burger King restaurant here.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to show you that I own this Burger King.
Oh, well, you're a franchisee. Wonderful.
Yeah, after hearing about your experience, I've decided to buy into this whole operation.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Appears to be a profit deal.
Well, you know, it is a
So I've
thing
got my
that we
staff over
empowers people to own their own business as an owner-operator. I don't know why I'm telling as if I don't sell Burger King franchises. So while we're here at this Burger King, let's get ourselves a... I'm gonna have the Royal Crispy Wrap. It's here,
Okay.
LTO.
Get this
offering.
man a
LTO.
Royal-
That's industry speak for limited time offer, people.
Get this guy the LTO. Snap.
Thanks, Caleb. It's really good of you to be
Chop,
working.
Chop. Is that bad?
Yeah, you shouldn't probably. I mean, you want to enforce as an owner-operator a better employee culture, and I don't know
I'm
if...
sorry. Could you please get this guy the LTO, or I'll fire you? How's that? Is that better?
Yeah,
I said
pretty good.
please.
Pretty good.
All right.
You-
So here you
Yeah.
go. New
Okay.
packaging and everything. Eat it.
Okay, yeah, great. Wonderful. Crispy,
Yeah.
flavorful,
Like
juicy
that?
chicken.
Yeah.
Great sauce, honey mustard. BK has great honey mustard sauce.
That'll be $20, please.
Where are we? Where did we transport to? Where do you own this restaurant?
Next to your house.
Okay, all right. I guess inflation's going crazy, but
Yeah. Ryan, would you like one too? That'll be $2, please.
whoa, okay, I see. It's a tax on me.
Yes.
Great.
We also serve cocktails with this one.
Oh, is that right? This is a BKPM.
That's right.
the new
BKAD.
thing going
Burger
on.
King After Dark.
Yeah, Taco Bell did do that. Had units where they sold alcohol and sell alcohol. Yeah, I think they're called cantina models. Yeah, they've got little frozen alcoholic drinks. I think you can get
It does.
I think you can get margaritas there and
Everybody-
beer.
Do they serve it in glasses?
I can't remember. There was one in Fayetteville, downtown
I know,
Fayetteville.
right?
I did drink alcohol. I'm surely not. I mean, I think they have bottled beer, and you would get a bottled beer, in a glass bottle.
There's just something about drinking alcohol in a fast food restaurant that doesn't seem right to me.
I think it seems 1,000,000% right.
Yeah.
I think Bell is the perfect place.
I eat Taco Bell sober all the time. But
Well, here comes. I got
okay.
somebody-
Oh, speaking of, okay, so yeah, you delivered it.
Bringing some drinks right here.
Except
Here, you guys come back here to my office.
your
back in
quick
the back
service.
office here.
Yeah, okay. Your quick service restaurant though has like a full-on bartender that makes these really
Mine does.
prestigious and pretentious drinks.
And he only serves me.
It sounds like you're just a drunk.
I'm the king of this place.
That's true.
What do we got here, Ryan?
Hey, I'm so glad you asked. This is what I am calling the Astaroth because it's. I made this up. It is a sideways take on an Archangel cocktail. Since it's a cousin cocktail to the Archangel, I chose the Archdemon Astaroth for the name.
I have to pause you. I don't know if anybody, including myself, has context on the Archangel cocktail. Have we had that one?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
I'm about to explain it.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Where was I? I chose the Archdemon Astaroth for the name. He is the Great Duke of Hell, one of the legs of the evil trinity, along with Lucifer and Beelzebub. If you do wish to invoke Astaroth, it must be through necromantic divination.
Nice.
You probably don't want to do necromancy, by the way. It's really hard. Don't do it.
Okay. Well noted.
If you want to do magic, don't do necromancy.
All right.
Astaroth teaches all the sciences and is keeper of the secrets of the past, present, and future. He also encourages slothfulness and laziness, which you'll see in a second is one of the reasons I chose him as the titular demon of this cocktail. So, this drink is 2 ounces or 60 mils of London Dry Gin, 3/4 ounce, 45 mils of Aperol, and 1/2 ounce or 30 mils of Slow Gin. Get it? Laziness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you first said that, I thought, I wonder if this is going to have slow gin in it. I was predicting.
You're on the trolley.
Yeah.
Cucumber slices and strawberry slices. Muddle 1 to 2 cucumber slices and 2 to 3 strawberries in a cocktail mixing glass. Add the remaining ingredients. Stir with ice until well chilled, and strain into a chilled coupe. And then garnish with an evil cucumber wheel sourced from inside the infernal pit, grown by a blind demi-lich.
Cool.
I'm really glad you had the voice acting.
Thank you. Basically, a lich is someone who's dead and is reanimated, and then a demi-lich is whenever that lich becomes powerful enough that they don't need their body anymore, and they just become an interdimensional demon.
Those of you that watch Adventure Time will be well aware of the character of the Lich.
When I was
Lost
explaining to
interest.
West how I came up with this cocktail, I was up top like, see, it's based on the Archangel, and I named it Astaroth, who was the Duke of Hell, and that's the point where she stopped me and was like, yeah, no duh, I know who Astaroth is, I know demonology, and I had forgotten who I was talking to.
I am just not surprised that that exchange took place.
Yeah.
And the facts back it up.
Yeah. So,
Like a lot of things like that. I'm trying to think of other potential topics where I can picture
Everything.
like Wes. Yeah, Ryan, I know how to bury a dead body.
we're together for a reason. Do you want to try this?
Yeah, I've been wanting to. It's kind of this
Cheers.
ruby
Cheers.
red.
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
Crystalline quality, and it also has a cucumber garnish.
Which I think the cucumber garnish visually sets it off very nice. Green and red. That's potent.
Well, it's all booze.
Yeah.
It's not that high alcohol content because like Aperol and Slow Gin don't have as high of a. I believe, and I didn't make a note, I believe the Archangel cocktail itself is just gin and Aperol with muddled cucumber slices, and then I added the Slow Gin and the strawberry, which is why it's kind of like a take on it.
There is muddled cucumber in this?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say I like to take the drink with my nose close to the cucumber.
Yep.
The smell of the cucumber and then the taste of the drink, it's a nice experience.
Thank you.
Well, what a good Jet original.
I
I like it.
was pretty pleased with this, and
Caleb just eats the cucumber.
he's eating the glass.
It's a fucking crudité.
No, that's my approach. I
Where's the rest?
I eat the garnish off of it.
Yeah, I like it.
Not what I would classify as
Refreshing.
refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
but
It's
still
still
very
good.
good.
I
I think I like it. I like the idea. It's a drink you would have before, if you're going out and you get it at the bar before the guests arrive. You
Yes.
show up early, and
They call that an aperitif.
I would say it's a good aperitif
Yeah.
cocktail.
Thanks.
Like it's not something you want to drink all night.
No way. Good aperitif.
But if you would like to drink all night and buy us a drink, you
Yeah.
can do that
Yes.
by sending us $5 at APOD. Oh God, at APODcast on PayPal. Fucking shit! I've only done this 100 times.
Well,
Tell us what you would like to for me to make on the show, and I will make that on a future episode. Buy us a drink.
buy us a drink.
Caleb has stopped doing the theme.
I forgot.
he'll get us when he gets us. I don't know if he's getting ready to do it
I
now, or
feel
if he's just
he's
queuing it
not
up
gonna.
for a
He's not
later
gonna do it
time.
while we're looking at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, all right. That was predictable.
You're kind of asking for it.
You wanted this.
Literally.
Why do you go out dressed like that if you don't want to hear the theme song? I was just gonna say we have a game.
Oh,
Oh,
yay.
you want to play a game before we get into it?
Well, how else would it work?
I didn't know if there was a specific part.
No,
of
it's just
the-
bot or not.
Bot or not?
We're doing another round 4 of bot or not.
Wonder Bar.
Oh yes, the fourth
we
installment.
can
Quotes.
This is. I'm sorry.
You wanna go ahead? Go ahead.
This is from our. Was original from Brian.
Brian Jones.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
All
these are questions supplied by him,
Or did you do these?
or you did it?
Maybe
On your
I'll
own.
explain it if you guys give me a fucking chance.
Sorry, Caleb interrupted earlier, and I just sprung more questions from me. I put it all on Caleb.
Fine. I knew, and the second I interrupted, I was like, "This is how this is going to go." But I'm committed to.
I'm in too deep.
So I'll be quiet now.
No, I'm joking.
I know.
I'm having fun,
Still.
guys.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
So these quotes are provided by Brian Jones, and we have to figure out if. I was literally 2 words away from it when you interrupted me. Figure out if these quotes are from a Cybertronian or a real person who said it. Like our previous game, I have provided a multiple choice to this, so you must discover the true speaker of these quotes. He provided 14, but I chose only 10 just purely for time. So he provided the quotes, and I provided the multiple choice.
So should we keep track?
Before you start, it just makes me realize, like, we can't. I don't know why we feel like this. Was like when Ryan starts talking about something, we feel like all of a sudden worried that, oh no,
I don't. I'm not going to explain it.
I know. I did that with the drink. Yeah, I think it's because in my head, Ryan, and this may or may not be true, but my perception is Ryan will explain some of these, or he'll talk about some more esoteric ideas or concepts or stories, and he'll tell it in a way
that everybody's supposed to know.
It seems like everybody knows, right?
But he's proven us wrong again,
right?
And
Twice,
again,
two for two,
and across all of our episodes.
But you are, that is a fair criticism, because I feel like I definitely used to do that, and I've consciously tried to get better about
look at
that.
you getting better and us not giving you credit.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, fear can hit targets unreachable to bullets. Your choices are A, J. Edgar Hoover, B, Swoop, C, Hermann Goering, Supreme Commander of the Luftwaffe, or D, Mind Wipe. Fear can hit targets unreachable to bullets. J. Edgar Hoover, Swoop, Hermann Goering, or Mind Wipe.
I'll go first. Hoover.
It's got to be Mind Wipe.
The answer is B, Swoop.
Oh, fuck.
I thought that seemed like a weird quote for him, too.
Yeah. Like it's intellectual. He's not.
Okay, number 2, make deals, not war. Is that A, Rodimus Prime, B, Premier Nikita Khrushchev, C, Swindle, or D, John Lennon? Make deals, not war. Rodimus Prime, Nikita Khrushchev, Swindle, or John Lennon?
I always want to go with the real people. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. I'm going to go with Khrushchev.
All right.
I am almost positive it's Swindle.
Yes, you are, because it is Swindle. That is C, Swindle. Make deals, not war. I love Swindle. He's one of my favorite characters.
It's good in the IDW universe as well.
Number 3, the best advice is not to listen to advice. Is that A, Headstrong, B, President Donald Trump, C, Frenzy, or D, Michael Jordan? The best advice is not to listen to advice. Headstrong, Trump, Frenzy, Michael Jordan.
Frenzy.
All right.
Headstrong.
Aaron is going with A, Headstrong, and he is correct.
It sounded really familiar. I had the
really
Predacons as a kid, so I had read the tech specs.
Yeah. Number 4, molecular structure is the key to success. Is that A, Perceptor, B, Werner Heisenberg, C, Huffer, or D, Robert Oppenheimer? Molecular structure is the key to success. Perceptor, Heisenberg, Huffer, or Oppenheimer?
Well, it's not in German, so it can't be
Molecular
Heisenberg.
structure is the key to success, yeah.
I'm going to go with Perceptor.
I'll go with Heisenberg.
The answer is C, Huffer. I guess because he's tough, like molecular structure.
I guess.
Okay.
I didn't know any of these, by the way, whenever he sent them to me.
Yeah, my head went in a I know science kind of way.
That's why I chose those scientists.
Yeah, I gotta
they
step
were
up
all
my
red
game here.
herrings.
I'm going to pick the ones that I think... I'm going to go the opposite. The ones that I don't think are the answer, I'm going to pick.
All right. Number 5, things do not happen, things are made to happen. Is that A, Scorponok, B, Gordon Ramsay, C, Braun, or D, President John F. Kennedy? Things do not happen, things are made to happen. Scorponok, Ramsay, Braun, or Kennedy?
I'll go Kennedy.
All right.
I'll go Ramsey.
It was John F. Kennedy.
Man, my instincts are just so much better
You're
than
killing
yours
it right now.
I don't know if killing it is the right word, but yeah. Caleb is not killing it.
Decidedly
I'm
not
keeping
killing
track
it.
for you.
I see it. Yes, I see it. I see all those X's.
Number 6, those who conquer act, those who are conquered think. Is that A, Genghis Khan, B, Rampage, C, Roman Emperor Commodus, or D, Metroplex? Those who conquer act, those who are conquered think. Khan, Rampage, Commodus, or Metroplex?
That's such a good line.
It is. I mean, it's awful, but
I'm not 100%, but I'm going with Rampage because it feels familiar to me.
okay.
I was gonna pick Rampage.
You
You
can still
can.
pick Rampage.
I'll pick him then.
You guys are both right.
Just follow my lead, Caleb. I'll take your places.
You stupid idiot. Number 7. Power never takes a back step, only in the face of more power. Is that A, Malcolm X, B, Ratbat, C, Orson Welles, or D, Omega Supreme? Power never takes a back step, only in the face of more power. Malcolm X, Ratbat, Orson Welles, or Omega Supreme?
I think it's...
Ratbat.
Wow, that's a good choice, but I'm going to go with Malcolm X.
It is Malcolm X.
I'm at an advantage, Caleb, because I have
It's
had
true.
some exposure to tech specs, and even though I don't explicitly remember these, I at least
Something
have
will
some...
sound familiar.
Yeah.
I have a master's degree in history.
What was but
And
it's
so
more
you chose
it's more
Ratbat because
ancient
of that.
history, right? Would you say?
Yeah.
So Malcolm X a little more contemporary.
I guess I didn't. I kind of slept through my famous quotes class.
It was lightly attended. Number 8. Among the winners, there's no room for the weak. Is that A, John Gotti, B, Scrapper, C, General Charles Cornwallis, or D, Grimlock? Among the winners, there's no room for the weak. John Gotti, Scrapper, Cornwallis, or Grimlock?
Scrapper.
I agree with Caleb.
The answer is D, Grimlock.
Oh, yuck.
Me Grimlock say, get out of my way.
So I have no way of winning this game. now.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. The scores are made up.
I hate this.
Number 9. Number 9. In confusion, there is opportunity. Is that A, Sun Tzu, B, Smokescreen, C, William Wallace, or D, Astrotrain? In confusion, there is opportunity. Sun Tzu, Smokescreen, William Wallace, or
Sun Tzu, I've got to
Astrotrain?
go Sun Tzu.
Yeah, it's between Sun Tzu and Smokescreen for sure. Since you went Sun, I'll go Smoke.
It is Astrotrain,
Oh,
which is also a weird choice for him.
I guess because he's a triple changer. Is it a play on that? Like I can really confuse them.
Am I a shuttle? Am I a train? You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Can full-sized robots fit inside me, or am I more of a human-sized shuttle train thing?
Last question, number 10. To disagree, one does not have to be disagreeable. Is that A, Friedrich Nietzsche, B, Ultramagnus, C, Barry Goldwater, or D, Blue Streak? To disagree, one doesn't have to be disagreeable. Nietzsche, Ultramagnus, Barry Goldwater, or Blue Streak?
I'm going to say Ultra Magnus. That's the least one I think of.
I feel like Goldwater wasn't as poetic. He was a politician. I mean, you gotta have
He hired
a way with
somebody.
words. Yeah, or hire some. Yeah. This is the hardest one for me. Will you please read it one more time?
To disagree, one doesn't have to be disagreeable. Nietzsche, Magnus, Goldwater, Blue Streak.
You said Magnus. This really doesn't matter. There's 0 stakes. Nietzsche.
The answer was Barry Goldwater.
Ah, shit.
Should have gone with your instincts. Also, I knew kind of who Barry Goldwater was. He was the Arizona senator from 1969 to 1987 and ran against Johnson in 64. He was succeeded by John McCain. He was born in Phoenix before Arizona was even a state in 1909. And it became a state on Valentine's Day in 1912.
Everybody knows that Arizona is the state of love.
Oh, yes. That's all I think about when I think about Arizona. But he's really interesting. Like, Barry Goldwater was kind of like a pre-civil rights movement Republican who believed in integration, strengthened civilian control over the military. He was into abortion rights, environmental protection, medical marijuana, and then also gay rights and same-sex marriage. He was like almost
For a
like
Republican,
yeah.
of his day.
yeah, almost like sometimes politicians actually used to have convictions.
Yes.
Well, there is there's a phrase, a Goldwater Republican,
Yeah.
that people will use to refer to more progressive Republicans. I watched a documentary on Barry Goldwater, 10 years ago. It was interesting to see all these more left-leaning talking heads come up and but he wasn't perfect. He's still In a lot of ways, John McCain
Sort
took
of.
up that mantle. I don't know if
Until
he
he didn't anymore. Like,
yeah.
he's like, what if I run for president and change all my ideas?
Drafting Sarah Palin as your VP pick didn't. I mean, it was a very cynical, obvious thing.
Yeah.
Like, for all these people that think I'm too soft, let me get this nut job
Lunatic
to be my running mate. But one of the things, like, I saw a clip not that long ago. I was just thinking about how much shit Donald Trump would talk about John McCain, which is just like abhorrent.
Yeah.
And through that rabbit hole, I found an old clip of a campaign rally when McCain was running against Obama. And
Oh, I know this clip.
yeah, you probably do, where a lady in the crowd says, I don't trust him. He's an Arab. He's a socialist. And McCain
I think she
just
calls him a Muslim or
yeah,
something.
yeah. You're right. Not an Arab, a Muslim. And McCain snatches the mic from her and, no, ma'am. My opponent is an honorable man, and we have different views on things. Well, you would never see that today.
No.
They would just let him talk.
Yeah.
And then let it get into the ecosphere. Of,
Absolutely.
it
We're
makes you
doing
sad.
great as a society. This country's great. How did you score?
I have 50%.
I have 10%. I got 1 on the board.
Which one did you get?
I don't remember.
Okay.
The one he followed up on me.
Rampage. Thank you, Brian Jones, for sending in those quotes. I really I love this game.
It is a fun game, and it's hard.
It is the hardest trivia game we do.
Yep.
Caleb, why don't you kick up the difficulty a notch next time we? I'm just kidding. Yours aren't.
Oh.
Yours aren't easy either.
No,
You know, we
I
don't
like-
fuck around. We're Trivial Pursuit Genius Edition over here. We aren't that 80s or 90s high school bullshit.
What?
I used to literally just go through and read the Trivial Pursuit questions.
Yeah.
I mean, I also read the encyclopedia as a kid, so I'm not normal.
Gosh, me too. I would read almanacs. I loved
That's fun.
all the facts in almanacs.
Yeah.
and
Ooh,
maps.
it's bars.
I think the only reason I know about geography, I would turn to the map section and I would
Yeah.
then I would use that as a reference and I would draw maps.
Caleb loves maps.
I love maps.
You're a map.
I got him a book of maps
Motherfucker.
one year.
Yeah. If you showed me a map with all the country names removed and pointed to one of the shapes, there's probably a 90% chance I could get the country for you.
Next episode game.
Yeah.
Uzbekistan.
the only area that I get a little rough with is the continent of Africa on the interior.
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot
It's
of countries.
It's a hard one. Yeah.
Last episode recap. The Hive gives the Decepticons head and something else to wrap their hands around. The Autobots parallel the pistol packing procedure. After the reveal of Vector Sigma's Golden Age conspiracy, Prime joins his pals on Nebulon as the Hive springs its secret city-sized scorpionic solution to subjugate the Nebulons. So let's put this baby to bed. It is the end. Rebirth Part
Bringing it
3.
into the harbor.
Penned by David Wise. Brush to the Cell by ACOM.
Yes. I will say the ACOM. The animation in this one is not abysmal. It's not great, but it's not really bad. Like, it's not Steel City.
I think ACOM progressively got better. It's
I
definitely
agree.
better in Season 3 than Season 2. Not going to win any awards, but not as hard to watch.
Yeah. I have no memory of this episode whatsoever as a child.
I really? Of the whole Rebirth saga or just this very specific episode? Saga.
This
saga really elevates it.
This 3-episode saga. This episode specifically, but I don't have a lot of memory of the Rebirth. I don't think it was rebroadcast a lot.
I only remember the very end when Cybertron turns gold. I remember that. I don't remember anything
Spoilers.
leading up to it. I remember that, though, being like, finally, it's restored.
We've rebirthed.
Yeah.
Scorponok, the most powerful Decepticon ever created,
Triptychon is furious.
has risen from the depths of the Hive's city. It chases RC, the female one.
Yes, I know.
She has the key. And by key, in case you don't remember, we're referring to the key to the plasma energy chamber.
A lot of moving parts in these episodes.
What does the Hive care about that artifact? I mean, I guess maybe the Decepticons told them that
That's an excellent
it's
question.
important for some reason, but they have their own designs. Why? It's like they're helping out the Decepticons for no reason.
Huh. Also, yeah, now that I'm just thinking of this, the Hive completely abandons their idea of controlling this planet to jump on the Decepticon train.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have other
Like, why?
They had their own important things to do.
Yeah.
Here's the part I wanted to capture the sound. This is Scorponok devouring RC.
Okay. That is really weird.
That's the orgasmic sound I was referring to
Okay.
earlier.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
Yeah. So RC is grabbed with the claws and then devoured by the green giant.
What was the instruction in the sound booth? All right, you're swallowing a lady.
Some panels open up on Scorponok, and the Decepticons jump inside of him, and then he goes into what I believe is his city mode, and they depart.
I need to get a Scorponok.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool character. The good guys have got to get back to Cybertron before Galvatron opens the plasma energy chamber. So load up Cerebros' mangled body. But no, says Spike. I'm staying behind with Cerebros. Prime recalls that only organic life can access plasma energy. And so he needs Spike, but Spike feels like he and Cerebros can give the Autobots that chance to stop all this shit.
Yep.
And you got to trust him. I mean, he's got my son. Because you'll recall that Daniel is RC's head.
She said, only organics can survive plasma energy. I will also say, I don't know if I ever made this point, but I really like Spike. Like, he's pretty consistently written well, and he's not an idiot.
Yeah.
That's the bar.
For
He's
a human.
not an idiot. But yeah, throughout all the iterations, I mean, of the show, I like Spike. I definitely need to be 2006 Spike for Halloween one year. I like his crazy future outfit.
That would be a good con outfit. I'm sure it's been done. But
Of course,
it's a cool design.
And then I immediately get a ketchup stain on the white suit, and I look like a homeless person.
Yeah.
Apparently, at this Halloween gathering, it is hamburger-based.
Could be hot dog. Could be a whole cookout theme.
You have just opened a worm can of people who hate ketchup on hot dogs.
Oh, that's a worm can?
You know that.
I will
like,
not have it.
I didn't.
I will not put
it is.
ketchup
There's a
on
lot.
hot
There's
Really?
so much discourse of people who will become
Yeah, that's a thing.
infuriated
That's a
if
thing.
you deign to put ketchup on a hot dog.
Like, I don't get mad, but you shouldn't.
It's
put ketchup on a
emulsified
hot
meat.
dog.
I completely agree. It's fine to put ketchup on a hot dog. I like ketchup on a hot
never
dog.
do it.
I like mustard as well on a hot dog.
Well,
I
had
love mustard on a hot dog. You should put mustard on a hot dog.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
And relish and
Relish
onions
and onion.
and all the.
Pickle,
I'll take a pickle on a
Also,
hot dog.
Since
sprout, tomato, onion.
you're just describing a Chicago dog.
I am, because it has everything on it except
Only poppy
Ketchup.
seed buns,
Ketchup.
please.
I will say, since joining Costco, their fucking hot dogs are delicious.
Must be that all beef 5-to-1.
They're huge.
5 pounds.
And also,
five dogs to a pound.
Their CEO, because their hot dogs are $1.50 with a drink, and they always have been for years. And like when they suggested upping the price, supposedly the CEO was like, "I'll fire you all if you do this."
good. Did he say anything about putting ketchup on a hot dog?
It's like, "I will put you in Guantanamo Bay."
All right. Well, I can't believe I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's-
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know that is a hot dog as a sandwich is a thing.
Yeah, you're right. That's another one. But
I believe a hot dog is a sandwich. Are we going to fight here, Ryan?
No, I agree.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care. But
Oh, okay. All right. This is actually a dinner table fight at my house.
Oh Jesus!
You should talk about the ketchup one then.
Get up. So anyway,
the
the Autobots
fly
are
away.
rolling to Cybertron,
Yes.
leaving Spike and Cerebros behind.
Also, the weird thing, Optimus Prime says, he says something like let's get out of here. It's a weird like sideways version of roll out. He's
like
like
after all
"Let's
these years,
go."
Peter Cullen is in the recording booth and he's like, do I have to say roll out? I've been saying it. I feel like it's a little done at this point.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Back on Cybertron. The war continues. Decepticons are surging, blasting Autobots out of the sky. Combaticons have completed construction of something. Galvatron, it seems like he's built a rocket engine.
Because when you want someone to build something, I think Combaticons.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not saying they can't have like engineering as a side interest, but it seems like you'd want to go to the pros.
The Constructicons are clearly
and they're here. We saw them get off a shuttle in the very first episode.
Yeah, but their toys are not being sold.
So we will have the Combaticons do this job. And Galvatron's intent is to use the aerial bots as rocket fuel.
Yeah, so they shoot down all the aerobots, and he's like, we're going to turn them into fuel for this rocket engine that he's made, which essentially he's turning Cybertron into a movable fortress by putting a huge rocket engine on it. And I was like, this sounds familiar. And I went back and looked, and I had to comb through, but it is kind of Galvatron's plot in Carnage in C minor, where he put rocket engines on a comet to smash it into Metroplex.
Just to hear you say that.
What?
It's such a stupid plot.
Yeah, I know. Carnage in C minor is a weird episode. And then to top that off, the comet was destroyed with the sonic power of eurythmia.
You need all three sultry sounds together.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Sorry, listeners.
Okay, Magnus and the Protectobots approach Galvatron and they blast him good. But at this time, Scorponok and the upgraded Decepticons arrive. They're unleashed and their new powers are too much for the Autobots. For the Autobots, this is likely the end. If only Optimus Prime hadn't left me, Ultra Magnus, in charge.
Just really throws him under the bus.
Were they all shooting at Galvatron? It was all hitting him at
Yeah.
once, but nothing was
And
happening.
then he's fine. They're like, Ultra Magnus was like, he's almost done while they're shooting Galvatron, but then he's
He's
fine.
just standing there.
Yeah.
The rocket is ready, and Galvatron demands activation. As the planet shakes, Galvatron demands explanation from Cyclonus and his crew. The Decepticon leader is incensed to learn that his underlings have teamed up with these creatures of the flesh. Cyclonus explains, we had to. Plus, they've superpowered us, so it's really a net win. Galvatron aims his fusion cannon at the Hive, but then they transform into weapons and hold him up, and Zarek?
Zarok?
How do you say his name?
Zarek.
Zarek reveals himself and the knowledge that he possesses the key to the plasma energy chamber. So fine, I guess we'll work together.
Yeah, Galvatron is disgusted by the fact that his troops allowed organics to
Kind of a
cohabitate
racist.
their body. I had that note too, but it is on brand. Again, I mean, going back to Megatron, he does not care for these flesh creatures.
Yeah. He believes himself superior. A
More-
bot supremacist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Supremacist? Is that the right phrase to say it? I'm not saying anything right.
Supremacist.
What? A bot supremacist or a bot supremacist?
Yeah,
I don't know if supremacist is a word.
Supremacist.
All right. I'm following up on that later.
I'll do some
Omega,
research.
Omega supremacist.
Back on Nebulon, Spike repairs Cerebros. He wants Cerebros to take him to the secret city he discovered. But Cerebros is hesitant. He's tired of this
He's
war.
shooting that at his crotch.
It's a weird cut, yeah. But yeah, Cerebros wakes up like, what happened?
Spike's just sucking his dick.
Oh no, my stepbrother. I'm home from college and I don't know how to masturbate.
Oh no. Well, nope.
I honestly feel bad about Cerebros in these episodes because, literally, and we'll get to it, but he's like, I'd rather die than be involved in this war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a little primer for later.
Yes. Yeah.
But ultimately, he capitulates to Spike's request. Then we go back to Zarok and the team. They approach, they're inside of Scorponok. They approach Daniel and RC, who are hanging from these electric restraints.
Sorry.
Yeah?
I had a note. Spike says to Cerebros, the Decepticons have my son. God only knows what they're doing to him right now. And I was just thinking the Family Guy cut to, they took him out of the exosuit and just let him flop around.
Jesus Christ. That's horrific.
Yep. Sorry.
Perfect.
Sorry I made that note.
Seth MacFarlane, are you listening? You can use this rent-free. So the Decepticons, they sense this bond between these two, Daniel and RC.
She ejects that thing like a cassette from a VCR.
She does. That's really funny. I wonder if they use that sound effect. So they start to torture Daniel, and RC just gives up the goods immediately.
Okay. So Zarek says, Monzo, start with the boy. And I'm like, that is the least intimidating name I have ever heard. All I think of when I hear Monzo is Blazing Saddles. Just give him to
Mongo.
Also, that line just in isolation.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy.
Why don't you get it?
Okay.
Why don't you grab it? So
Sure.
I don't have to. But also, immediately give up the goods. Why wouldn't you? They're going to take it anyway. Just
Yeah.
give it to them.
Yeah, there's no reason to hold out at this point.
Will you give me the key, or shall I have Monzo just rip it out of you?
Don't you touch her!
There seems to be some feeling between these two.
But also, okay, even if he didn't say that and they didn't register that there is a deeper emotional bond, certainly they like each other.
Yeah.
He's her head. They're on the same team.
There seems to be some...
Monzo, start with the boy.
It'll be a pleasure, boss. Just
I'm
to
from
teach you to live with
Jersey.
us, you little punk.
All right, we
That's
got the
it.
Monzo
Yeah.
start with the boy line.
Start with the boy. Oh, no problem, boss. Do you want a ham sandwich? I'll put some ketchup on it.
Monzo, get you ham sandwich.
Anywho.
Prime has a vision from Alpha Trion. Don't forget, bruh. You gotta protect the key to the plasma energy chamber. Why would Prime forget that?
I know.
It's what he's been thinking about this whole fucking episode.
Well, it's...
we don't need any
it's
naggy
not-
reminders,
it's-
Alpha Trion.
it's
Go
not-
take a nap.
Because he's not really reminding Prime. Aaron.
I was actually going to say the same
I
thing.
forgot how storytelling works.
It's reminding the audience. I forgot how storytelling works.
The Autobots reach the Cybertron coordinates, but Cybertron is gone. Where is it? I don't know. We go to
I
commercial.
swear I parked it around here somewhere.
We get the
I do
alarm
like-
out. They try to make the beep go off.
Just wandering around a parking lot like that Vince Vega gif. I do like that Cup is flying the ship, and because it's shown in the movie that he pilots. He's a pilot.
He's multifaceted.
Yeah. He's been around.
Yeah. He's had time to learn things.
Too
Which is
long.
why I'm not afraid to live forever, Ryan. I want to be that guy. I want to be Cup.
All right, let's do it.
Let's make
live
it happen.
forever.
That means we'll have to do this podcast forever.
It doesn't
I changed my
mean
mind.
that at all, but
All
hey,
right.
depends on how long Patreon stays around.
Ooh, hey, we are doing it before. We'll do it after.
That's true.
We'll do it as the world is crumbling all around us, which it is,
Yeah,
and we are.
things are not going well.
Back from the break. Where the hell is Cybertron? There's only one place that Galvatron would take Cybertron. Where is that, Caleb? Where is it that Galvatron
It's like a
would
teacher
take
trying to
Cybertron?
engage a student.
Ryan, where?
It's Earth.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I caught you off guard, didn't I? Gotta be ready for me. Cybertron is soaring through space as Galvatron tears apart the Autobot Rex for their energy packs to power the rocket engine, which doesn't feel like the most efficient fuel source to me, honestly. It's a lot of work. Unless those things are just so powerful that they're... I can't pretend to know the conversion.
It's all right. I don't have those figures.
Where's
How many joules in each
where's Heisenberg when you
power
need
pack?
him?
Yes. Oof, I'm right here.
You're a Nazi, Heisenberg.
I know.
Yeah. Cyclonus delivers the key. You're not going to open that chamber, though, are you? If Cyclonus
Scourge
was
is
that
very
concerned
upset.
about it,
Yeah.
why did he go on this mission to get it to begin with?
I know.
But yeah, fuck yeah. Galvatron's going to open that chamber. He's very well aware of all the challenges and the things that happened in the past. He's going to wait until they're really, really close to Earth, and then he's going to do it.
This plan is
He's got a lot of
weird.
Earth beef, I guess. That's a lot of effort just to...
It is.
Like, don't you just want to... Wouldn't it be easier to kill all the Autobots immediately and then go to Earth and just fuck it up old school?
It's a really weird plan. Like, all of a sudden he wants to destroy not only Earth, but the entire solar system, and seems very cash about destroying Cybertron.
Oh,
Which
Autobots
seems
are
like
on it.
seems like he was really upset when only the moons got eaten in the movie.
Yeah. I think that was more of an ego thing than a nostalgia thing.
So he doesn't care
He
about
took
it. It's
it.
just
He
like,
took
these are
Unicron.
mine.
He took it as an affront to his domain.
He does say Cybertron and all its moons
Yeah.
belong to me.
right. And
That's
Cybertron
true.
hasn't been his home for a while.
That's true. If the Autobots are in control of Cybertron, so he's like, I don't live there anymore.
fuck this
If
place.
I can't have it, no one can.
Right. We go back to Nebulon. Spike and Cerebros are being chased by some robotic hive guards. They disarm them using some found manual controls
This is bonkers.
that the hive used to use before they developed their telepathic isn't the right word, but their mental abilities to control machines. Cerebros questions Spike, "What are you on?" But Cerebros is going to find out because he's going to be a part of it.
And Cerebros is part of it.
Hi, Poppy.
I understand this is a 5-part episode cut down to 3, and like I don't care really, but like Spike just really infers a bunch of shit. Like he figures out this is the city where they controlled the machines. They did it manually before they got their telepathy powers. Like
I can easily build a giant
I can-
robot city out of it.
I can work all this shit. You have no idea what I do. I'm fabulous.
Yeah, it doesn't. The show season 1, 2 doesn't infer that he's gifted. Carly is gifted. If Carly were here, no question
Yeah.
on any of this.
Yeah, no.
She's running
for
the show.
100%.
But
I mean, he
Spike, he probably, he wisened up. He went to college. He figured it out.
he used like because his dad was a mechanic.
That's true.
I wish he would have brought the wrench out in this episode.
I've got my dad's wrench.
Just starts,
This is for you, Dad.
This can make anything
just starts
happen.
banging it against that the dashboard of the panel.
The thing is, his dad's still alive. They're just estranged. We don't talk about it.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, that's your headcanon?
I like that.
That's terrible.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like Sparkplug seemed like he really loved his son.
we don't know what the
I don't
caused
know
the
what
rift.
happened. He turned MAGA just like all the other.
Oh no!
Total boomer move.
Yeah,
Actually, I could completely see that.
It's working. How did you accomplish that? This is where the Hive lived before they developed their mental powers. So they must have operated the machines by manual remote controls like this one. Which means now I can use the machines to rebuild this city. Into what? You're gonna find out, cause you're gonna be part of it.
That's
really
kind
good.
of like what I am.
I don't know how many times I have to explain. I don't want to be a part of any
I
of
know.
this.
He is just like so depressed. Like I feel really bad for Cerebros.
yeah.
Even at the very end, it's
Oh yeah.
yeah. We'll talk about that.
We know where you're going.
Yeah.
Corey Burton, I go back to the movie and the scene where he's being dropped into or about to be dropped into the acid pit. Like he's just, I feel like he's just clearly he's a really good voice actor. He's been successful at it for a long
Sure.
time. I don't need to lick his boots. The other challenge I was thinking of just now was there was who knows, 8 months between him having to be teenage Spike and adult Spike. And I feel like the two voices are
They do
distinct.
feel- yeah, they feel different. It's the
but
same.
yet the same.
It's the same way with I think I mentioned this on another episode with Rodimus Prime and Hot Rod. Like he upped the
I think it's Dick Gautier.
I think you're right. It's Dick Gautier. He like upped his voice to do Rodimus, and then some like when he's Hot Rod, he brings it down a little bit.
It's almost as if they're
I know that's
professional
almost as if they're
actors.
professionals.
Cybertron. Prime and company arrive back to the planet outside of Earth's orbit. Prime is investigating near the rocket engine site,
God.
where he finds Magnus, barely alive, who fills Prime in on the situation and then I guess dies.
Also, apparently wearing Hulk gloves. Why are his hands so big?
He smash.
Also, there's like before, whenever they land on the planet Cybertron, there's some world-class awful animation with the sail layering where Earth is in front of the building.
Yeah, and then when the Autobots roll up, they seem to transform on I can't define the surface that they're standing on. It's just so black.
It's very dark.
And the foreshortening of the horizon line of the curvature that like
Cybertron
by
seems-
this proportions these guys would be like 1,000 feet tall.
They are. It's not Cybertron. It's the Little Prince's asteroid.
Yeah. Where's that fucking rose, Galvatron? We came for the rose. I don't know why I'm Catherine Hepburn.
You just pitched a movie where it's that's a mashup between the Little Prince and Transformers
And the Aviator.
And Catherine Hepburn.
That's right. Howard. Who is the Little Prince in this movie? Who are we casting as the Little
Hot
Prince?
Rod.
Hot Rod, okay. All right, I like it. Enough said. Thank God it's not Daniel.
or Wheelie.
The rose is like, kill me. And please, Ryan, Le Petit Prince.
Le Petit Prince.
Magnus explains it. I don't know who explains this, but if Galvatron opens the chamber, we'll all be destroyed, along with Earth, the sun, maybe even Nebulos, the whole galaxy. Gort and the rest of the Autobot, or the rest of the like humanoid Nebulon types are aligned. They must find and smash that key. But Prime's not having it. He explains the whole Alpha Trion via Vector Sigma conspiracy about the plasma chamber and explains they must protect the key. This is happening for a reason. But our reactionary Nebulan friends do not agree. They're on a search and destroy mission. The Autobots chase after the Nebulans, which I typoed as the Bebulans.
I like it.
They enter Scorponok City and are immediately captured by Cyclonus and the Decepticons. The Autobots, not the Nebulans.
The Nebulons do flip real fast to be like, what if we don't listen to you and destroy it? But also, you have to remember they just met these fuckers. Like,
yeah, and like the Hive, it is kind of weird that these guys are just like, we'll handle your thing first.
Yeah,
but then we're all going to come back to our planet, right, guys?
And also, they might be like, they just met Optimus Prime. They don't know Optimus Prime, and he is acting like he's sundowning. Like he's always talking about something that happens in his brain. And I had a dream about it.
I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
I knew you'd say you don't want me to do this with the plasma key thing. Galvatron, meanwhile, enters the plasma energy chamber, inserts the key, and puts it on a 10-minute time delay, which I didn't know they had that technology.
Yeah.
It's like a microwave.
It's just there. Like, I'll talk about that time limit in a little bit. The Cyclonus traps the Autobots, and where is it? Oh, he says, "So long, suckers," which feels like a very un-Cyclonus line. Like, I don't think that Cyclonus has suckers in his lexicon.
It's not his vocabulary. He's a little more sophisticated. He's the Frasier of the Decepticon universe.
He hears the blues of Colin.
Cyclonus and company are about to assassinate the captured Autobots, but then a giant gray and white structure appears and announces itself.
Oh, yeah.
Fortress Maximus is here. Spike convinced Cerebros to let him be his head, him being Spike being Cerebros's head. How did this happen? Together, they unleash a barrage of firepower on the Decepticons, keeping the capital punishment of their friends at bay. Then Zarek engages Scorponok, who goes Scorpion mode, evening the sides. After taking Fort Max's missiles to the face, the Scorpion goes into his third mode, giant clawed robot with some stylish headphones and Ray-Bans.
Is Spike inside?
Spike is Cerebros's head.
Okay. See, he had the suit. He transforms into a head. But then I just showed him, it looks like he was in a control room.
That's kind of how they portray all the Headmasters.
But there's a lot of room in there.
Yeah.
Is he inside his own suit that when he transformed into a head?
Yeah, it's almost like it's not consistent.
Okay.
But no,
making sure I
yes,
was
theoretically
following.
he should be in his suit
In a head.
in a head, but then also
But he shouldn't be in his suit in a head because the suit is
should
the
be like-
head.
he should be
There
like-
shouldn't be control
like-
centers inside any of
should be
these
No,
things.
no, but that's all they show it. That's all the way they show it.
up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just fold it up forever.
I also appreciate that in building this city that he had to get done really fast. Spike took the time to brand it with the Autobot symbols.
man.
Yeah.
Customs.
We got to get that right. We got to maintain our image.
So I just
And
want-
this fight between Scorponok and Fort Max is not great, but I do enjoy it. Like I like seeing them the Titans fight.
Scorponok is in his big robot mode. I'm sorry. Before I go into it, I will pause. And we talked about this. I can't remember which episode in season 3 we brought this up and who our guest was. It might have been Serge Bomba. The sound effect. I love the sound effect for the lasers. And yeah, I never would have guessed that was a sample that they've manipulated from Star Wars.
Yeah, it's a great sound, and yeah, it's the C-3PO no bit is through all of this.
No. Anyway, Cerebros has Spike as his head, and then he transforms into the head of the robot form of Fort Max. So there's a tussle around this flat Cybertronian acreage. Max knocks Scorponok to his back. Cerebros, Spike, they disengage, they blast a hole into Scorponok and enter it to save Daniel. Fort Max and Cerebros maintain cover fire, or rather just Max proper maintains cover fire. The Decepticons need to enter Scorponok and depart before the plasma energy chamber goes live, but how can they get past Fort Max?
It's so
And
dumb.
that's where we go to commercial.
Hey, welcome to the Last Comic Shop Podcast, a comic book podcast that actually talks about comics.
Yep, each week we open the shop up and read and discuss a comic.
Sometimes we pair that up with comic book movies or TV shows.
Or not, lots of times it's just comic books and sound effects.
Oh, yes, definitely lots of sound effects. So tune in on all the major podcasting platforms to the Last Comic Shop Podcast, or check out our library of evergreen shows at www.lastcomicshoppodcast.com.
It is like, they're trying to get to Scorponok, and they're like, how do we get past that thing? Well, you could fly, for
Yeah.
one.
Well, then after we get back from commercial, I think they just do.
So let me get
It's
this-
not even a
let me get the
thing.
layers right. You've got Spike transforming into the head of
Cerebros.
Cerebros transforms into the head of
Fort Max.
Fortress
Yeah.
Maximus.
And then Zarek transforms into the head of some robot husk that transforms into the head of Scorponok.
Yeah, Zarok is Scorponok. There is no Scorponok.
Except, okay, you say that. Both of them seem to have their own personality. They certainly both have, like, Fort Max should just be a shell. Same with Scorponok.
No.
But they both have different voices, and it's
You're right.
a different voice actor that does, and they both get one line in this. It's weird.
So theoretical, in my mind, Fortress Maximus is not a person. Fortress Maximus is Cerebros and Spike
I agree.
combined.
That's what it should be.
Okay.
And maybe that's what's generating the voice that's different.
They
It's
do
like- it's like
different
a
voices for it, which is very
combination voice.
confusing.
But then Scorponok does too,
Yeah.
and that's even more clear. There's one brain
Yeah.
associated
just
with this
one-
thing.
Has there ever
Scorponok is just one guy.
Has there ever been a concept where then you take like Scorponok or Fortress Maximus and have them turn into a head attached to even a larger robot, like a
Whoa.
Unicron-sized robot?
Fuck. No,
It's
not
just
yet.
a Russian doll system of heads.
That's what this is.
You should write for the comics.
I could.
That'll be a whole plot.
That'd be it.
Except it's like a paragraph on note paper.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah. Very
do a
sloppily
chart.
handwritten.
I'm gonna do a chart. It'll be a chart instead of like.
You just imagine it's really good. Just imagine.
But then what of that head? What does that turn into the head to? That next head.
I gotta come up with a different robot.
You need a different chart.
No, I don't.
Two
need to-
charts.
No, I just need to add onto my other chart by like taping another piece of paper on the right side of it.
It's the old computer paper with the holes on the sides that
like
you
dot
can
matrix.
rip
It's
off.
like when me and Ryan would write competitive short stories in first or second grade, and we
Whoa.
just tape extra lines to the bottom
Yep.
of our page, get into the front of the class, and unfold it, and it would fall to the floor, and I'd be like, "Whoa!"
That was a very funny bit.
Ryan the dinosaur. I still wish I had that story. Because then I was targeting him. Then after, not only was I trying to outdo him with the length of the story, I was targeting him by making him the subject matter in my story.
So weird.
These petty second grade grievances.
Yeah,
And we're here now.
here we are. Still kind of doing it.
I ain't writing no short stories about you fucks. I ain't got time for that.
That's why you got Burger King to do it.
We join Cerebros and Spike inside Scorponok. He blasts more holes in walls and frees Prime and the rest of the Autobots. The plasma energy chamber activates. Prime commands Spike, you gotta go deal with that, or we're all gonna die. But Spike must rescue Daniel first. The Autobots depart. The Decepticons enter Scorponok and work to vamoose. So that whole stress before we went to commercial just is not addressed. Plasma energy begins to emerge from the planet, enveloping and overloading the Autobots. Spike frees Daniel and RC. They escape Scorponok, driving through a steel wall. What the fuck? Is this thing made of balsa? A giant whip of plasma energy lashes Scorponok and sends it into deep space.
Yeah, the plasma energy swats Scorponok into the ether, and he flies to a point, winks like a star, and there's a ding sound.
Ding.
It's so silly.
I had to replay that to be like, did I just see that happen?
But how do we fix this? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Reverse polarities.
Yeah,
Man.
I love that they brought that out.
I do too. I genuinely like it.
Spike and RC and Daniel, they've just ejected themselves, driven through one of Scorponok's walls. And as they land, the plasma energy just causes RC to fucking explode. And then Cerebros explodes. The energy, plasma energy, reaches the sun, causing it to begin to go nova. They come across a dying Optimus Prime. The Autobots are all done for, but you flesh humanoids have got to go deal with the plasma energy chamber. And Spike at this point says, "That's it. It just might work." And I'm like, "Oh, you mean the thing that Prime has been asking you to
telling
do
you
the whole
over
fucking episode?"
And over and over.
He acts like it's his idea.
like a good CEO.
Autobots, all gone. Up to you, Vector Sigma. Promised a miracle.
Vector Sigma. That's it. It just might work. All of you, get out of your exosuits. Gort, Arcana, there's a giant rocket thruster about.
Maybe to be fair, as I'm rewatching this, Spike does have an original idea here in that he, what we'll see next is he's going to direct the Nebulons to the rockets.
Yeah.
They're going to reverse polarities, and they'll draw in the energy from the plasma energy chamber and divert it to Vector Sigma.
No.
So to be
not
fair,
from
that
the energy chamber from the sun.
from the sun, yeah. All of the energy that's being released, they're going to divert it to Vector Sigma. So that is his own
True.
take on this.
Yes, the reversing polarities. I did like on the TF Wiki, I saw how does this work, reversing polarities in a rocket engine? Like, if you reverse polarities on your car, can you suck in the used gas?
Yeah, yeah. It's nice that Galvatron built the rockets with that in mind. What if we want to suck? Said Starscream. Anyway, I rolled a little at the reverse polarities.
I
but
liked it so much.
Whatever.
What's
Spike.
that crystal?
That is Vector Sigma.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here. You got the plasma energy chamber. You got Vector Sigma.
Yes.
Yeah, so they pull the energy from the star into Vector Sigma.
Spike
basically.
enters the chamber. He shuts it off, and so there's no more energy being broadcast from the planet of Cybertron. Spike rejoins the Nebulans, and the reversed polarity draws in the energy, sends it to Vector Sigma. It works. The excess solar energy is drained and absorbed by Vector Sigma. As the Autobots awaken, repaired to max condition, they gaze in wonder at the golden hue of Cybertron. The prophecies were true.
The Golden Age returns to Cybertron.
I like how the Golden Age is literally
It's
gold.
It's yes.
You need a visual to
Yes,
really dial it in.
Also, so here we are with Cerebros.
Yeah, Spike approaches a mini-sized Fort Max,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I guess, Cerebros alt mode.
Alt mode, I guess.
Which, as far as I know, his alt mode is just a head. He was born to be a head.
Yeah.
And this is sad. Spike explains
Is.
everybody's safe. Cerebros, however, demands to be suicided because he can't see. Spike is his head.
That is weird.
And
That does not make any sense where he can't see
Yeah.
without his head.
so he wants to be shut down. He does not want to fight anymore. But wait, says Spike, before you float off on that iceberg, you've got to see what's happened. So Spike turns into Cerebros' head, and Cerebros sees the celebration and joy among the Autobots. Fists are raised, glasses are clinked, and Goldbug is back to Bumblebee.
Yeah. I noticed that too. Bumblebee's here now.
But it's the Golden Age, baby. Prime explains to Cerebros, there will be no more fighting. But what are the Decepticons? Don't worry about that shit, Cerebros. I have a different task for you.
Yeah.
Good old Prime. Not really.
What do you mean?
He's not that great. As we reach the end of the show, I'm turning on him. And I'll explain why here in a second, because they fly Cerebros and the Nebulons back to Nebulon or Nebulous.
I don't know. I get it fucked up
Doesn't
all
matter.
the time.
There's still much work ahead. The Nebulons and their bonded counterparts are going to destroy the remains of the Hive, where Cerebros will stay in peace as Nebulon's guardian. But doesn't that mean he might have to keep fighting? Certainly in the short term, there's some fighting. And maybe in the long term, if there's trouble that hops up. They won't let him live in peace.
Is Daniel exhausted here and like going
No,
to
he's
sleep?
professing his love for RC.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he's just like he's so overwhelmed by.
They have a little tender moment.
They do, where Daniel says we can't quite figure out the words, and RC says, you don't have to say it, Daniel. I feel the same way. It's cute.
You're a man, Daniel. You don't deal with emotions. I forgive you.
Yeah, it is a little like that.
Zarek and the Decepticons. We transition to them. They are exchanging barbs over just who
I love this ending.
is responsible for their current condition. Galvatron rants, as he do, about ruling the galaxy, but we can see that Zarek perhaps has designs for his own galactic dominion.
If you could capture this exchange, because Zarek says, "Who will rule the galaxy?" And Galvatron goes, "Me!" It's so funny.
It's a miracle we finally got this flying junk pile of yours stabilized. You were the idiot who opened the plasma energy chamber, Galvatron. Silence! There is much to do. We will attack other planets. We will suck them dry. We will rebuild the planet 100 times more powerful than Cybertron. And I will rule the galaxy! Who will rule the galaxy? Me! It is my destiny! We shall see, Galvatron. We shall see.
What does that mean?
We'll
Well,
never
it
know.
means-
Are we gonna see?
Nope.
No.
Don't see.
Nope. Never.
I really liked this episode, honestly. I enjoyed it a lot.
Is that the last we ever see of Galvatron?
I mean,
Well,
in this universe,
yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry, no more.
I really do, though, feel like they missed an opportunity to end it with Prime saying "till all are one." Like, that seems like obvious.
He didn't even want to say roll out.
No.
You think you can get him to say till all are one? That's the end of this episode and the U.S. series proper. I do think it could have been fun to, if there were more, to see the leadership struggles between Galvatron and Scorponok. I think that could have been a fun dynamic. Kind of let go of the Quintessons, create this whole other
God, I completely forgot about the Quintessons. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
I guess they're doing their own thing.
You'd think they would know about the potential for this golden age. Like, who built Vector Sigma? Did they not do that?
And the plasma energy chamber.
Yeah, is that not them?
I guess it was, but why would
they do that?
Maybe they know how to use it.
Could be. All right, let's talk some fun details about the episode. One line each for Fort Max and Scorponok, both voiced by Stephen Keener, earning him $19.86 and a rotten cup of coffee for this episode. That is not a fact.
No, that's not. Don't look it up.
Don't come at me being like, "Where'd you get that information?"
$19.86. Oh,
you saw what I did. You found it. You found my
got it.
My fun thing. Let's talk a little bit about Fortress Maximus, as he's not really developed much as a character in this show. In Marvel G1, he has sentience and is a large, but not city-sized large.
Both he and
robot.
Scorponok are big, but they're definitely not huge.
I should have gone into Scorponok.
Cities.
I didn't go into him, but both of them are sentient Decepticons and Autobots that have been around. They've been part of the scene.
Like, basically, Scorponok's a little bigger than Prime.
Right. Fort Max was an architect who designed Cybertronian monuments. He joined the war and eventually ended up on Nebulos. He and the other Autobots were detained and decapitated by the Nebulon World Watchers, the good guys, and ultimately he was binary bonded to their leader, Galen. I should have said Marvel G1 Comics if I didn't if that wasn't clear. Galen was ultimately killed by Scorponok and replaced by Spike as Fort Max's head, who was the older brother of Buster, who was actually the main human character in the series. So Buster was the Spike of the series, but they went ahead and brought Spike into the series.
Also, the Spike in the book is a real piece of shit.
He's kind of a douche. There were further adventures, such as the Underbase Saga, the resurrection of Optimus Prime, the ultimate battle with Unicron, and a final confrontation with Galvatron. And then we had the G2 comics, which picked up where the G1 series left off. Fort Max and Spike had a short-lived but powerful impact on the series, where they worked to stop Megatron, who had hijacked the Ark, and they used an antimatter containment chamber to try and destroy Megatron and the Ark, but they ultimately failed and killed themselves in that process. But Megatron survived. But then we have IDW's Regeneration 1, which ignored the G2 series and picked up after the 80-issue Marvel series left off. In that series, in flashbacks, we see that Spike moved on in his life. He abandoned the whole Fortress Maximus role. Megatron was revived, did some bad shit, and then Spike did finally decide to bond with Fort Max, who was then killed by Megatron. Spike survived, was incapacitated, and then old GB Blackrock got his hands on Spike and converted him into a circuit breaker-esque character. And so Spike had those crazy powers and a lot of anger towards all Transformers. Then you fast forward many years in the future, and Fort Max was resurrected, but was infected with dark matrix energy. So he wanted to do all kinds of bad shit, was ultimately killed by the Autobots, and Spike was able to let go of his anger and helped rebuild human civilization on Earth. In that world, Earth had been, like, Megatron had, like, he was revived and just took total command over Earth and destroyed everything.
Cool.
And so anyway, then we've got the Japanese cartoon. So the Japanese cartoon, as many probably know, there's three main series. Headmaster was the first one, and it erases the continuity of the Rebirth. So technically, in the Japanese cartoon, it picks up at the end of Return of Optimus Prime. In that, Fortress is part of a group of smaller-sized Autobots that fled Cybertron and found themselves on a world called Master, and its inhospitable conditions created the need for technological advancement, which led to the creation of transtectors, which were the large soulless bodies which the small Autobots would connect to as their heads.
Right, because we'll have this as a question in the next episode. But I did not know that in the Japanese headmasters there are no organics at all. They're just smaller Cybertronians in a shell.
Right. Ultimately, the headmasters reconnected with the Cybertronian Autobots. I've watched about half of that, the Headmaster series, and it's funny because Rodimus, all the guys from season 3 are there, but at some point about halfway in the season, Rodimus and I think Cup say, we're just not for this world anymore. We're leaving. And they just leave, and he's like, Fortress, you're in control. And he leaves Fortress Maximus in control.
And then Poochie went back home and died on the trip.
Fortress Maximus then was the supreme leader of the Autobots through that series. Then we have the IDW comic series. Fort Max, not a headmaster at all, not a giant titan. He was a super powerful 0.1%er, essentially a super soldier. He always busts shit up on the scene, known for his giant leg cannons. Most of the Fort Max adventures take place within the Lost Light continuity, which means that if you wanted to see that character in a mental therapy session, you get your wish.
Mm-hmm.
In this continuity, Cerebros does exist, and while he and Fort Max partner up on some missions, they are not binary bonded at all.
Okay.
Two totally separate characters. I'll try to get through the toy section. There are probably lots of versions of Fort Max that I'm missing, but
I would like
to
to get a Fort Max toy as well, in addition to Scorponok.
Well, do you have room on your shelves? Because at 22 inches, 8 inches taller than Scorponok, Fort Max was the largest Transformer toy created in the G1 line and held that status for 25 years.
Until Unicron?
Actually dethroned by a 2-foot Thrilling 30 Metroplex in 2013, and then that toy was remolded in 2016 into Titan's Return Fortress Maximus.
Wow.
Which I think was a little bit, actually even a little bit taller than the Metroplex version, even though it's a remold. I think it's feet, or maybe the Headmaster gimmick. Like the head's giant, so I think it goes up a little taller. All were ultimately dethroned, Ryan, by the 27-inch War for Cybertron Unicron. Third-party Metroplexes, a company we haven't heard from in a while that was mostly known for its Combiner Wars upgrades, is Perfect Effect, and they had a character called Warden that was a nicely designed version of IDW Fort Max that was released around 2014. Fan favorite company MMC also unveiled a design for an IDW version of Fortress Maximus called Super Max, which was actually never brought to life. It was a crowdfund project that failed. Zeta, Toy World both have a 9-inch version of the G1 Fort Max. For some reason, looks like a good enough character, but it's small.
That's weird. That is very small.
But on the large side, Fans Toys took the world by storm in 2019 when it unveiled its monstrous 47-inch computer-aided design of the character, and since then they've released the head, known as Hannibal, and it's based on the Japanese design and colors of Fortress Maximus. Will they ever release the body? Nobody knows.
Oh,
audience,
wow.
tell me, are you in on this character?
Weird.
How will you display this 4-foot-tall abomination?
Jesus Christ!
I always thought the Unicron was the biggest.
It is currently.
Yeah, this toy does not
currently
exist.
hold the title.
But you're saying that they've released the head, and if they release the whole deal,
This would definitely be
it's
the biggest ever.
It's as tall as some people.
There is a picture somewhere of this thing with like a masterpiece-sized Autobot for scale. Well, I mean, I guess for scale, this is a masterpiece-sized Transformer right here, so probably about 9 inches tall. So, yeah, it looks like it'd be really cool. I'm not paying for it, personally.
What would that be, like $700?
Well, here, I guess, is the scale next. It's the size of 2 Titans Return
shit.
Fortress Maximus. Bigger than that. Almost twice the size of HasLab Unicron.
So they're saying
But it doesn't exist. There's no
We definitely
models of
need to pull the plastic out of the planet to make this thing, this fucking abomination.
Looks pretty cool.
I know it does.
But I'm not buying it, for the record. Also, it's going to be like $2,000 or something to get the body.
Yeah, of course.
So that is Fortress Maximus. Fun details. Sorry, I should have gone into Scorponok. I failed.
That's all right.
Guys. Yeah, we didn't talk about this on the What Else Have We Done on our break, but we should have mentioned I showed up on Mike Seibert's 400th anniversary show, and so did the Ghost.
He did.
The Ghost made an impression with its bad internet connection.
Yeah, the Ghost was...
The Ghost put in a lot of work for it, but...
the Ghost wrote a song, and then it was late, and so the Ghost needed to get on the show somewhere where it wouldn't interrupt everyone else's sleep at the house. So the Ghost sat in my truck out in the driveway and did not realize that should have switched off of the wireless.
I mean, that's pretty on brand for the Ghost.
But it worked out. It seems to have worked out really well because there was some real laggy, weird shit. Plus, you couldn't really hear the music that was being played to accompany the. But it worked out. I think it was all those happy accidents worked out in its favor.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Right? Let's get crazy.
Let the Ghost be the Ghost.
Yeah, let's get
was
crazy.
the Ghost using your iPad, or does it have its own iPad?
The Ghost was using my wife's iPad.
I see.
The Ghost and myself do not have iPads.
Got it.
In the real world.
Hey, November 11th, 1987 was whenever this episode premiered in the American Top 40. We talked about Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now as the true number one, so I picked a personal favorite of mine, the rockin' power ballad Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship. I know how you feel about this song. It was number one for 2 weeks in April of 1987, written by David Warren and Albert Hammond, recorded by Starship for their second studio album, No Protection, which is controversial in the 80s.
Ghosting. Or what was it called?
Stealthing.
Stealthing.
It is also the theme to a movie I love, Mannequin.
Aw.
Yeah.
I've always said Ryan's the biggest Meshack Taylor fan I've ever known.
Hollywood.
I liked watching him on Designing Women.
Yeah, it's great.
Hammond has said the idea for the song came from his impending marriage to his girlfriend of 7 years after his divorce from his previous wife was finalized. It was the second best-selling song of 1987, just behind Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. 1987 was a fun year.
Mm-hmm. Who knew how 1987 would influence the internet for decades?
For a long time, Rick Astley didn't like that, and then his daughter was like, Dad, everybody thinks it's really fun, and you should like it, and he does.
He's embraced it. I follow him on Instagram now, and his performances are a lot of fun from what I've seen. And he seems to be a fun, nice, humble guy about the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's talk about him and not Starship.
Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now was nominated for Best Original Song at the 60th Annual Academy Awards. I don't know why I said that so weird. Finally, the song is played in the episode Oh My Lanta of the 4th season of the ABC revival of the game show Press Your Luck, when the winning contestant of that episode, Clifford of some Native American name, Wisconsin, Onalaska? Whenever he completed the bonus round with no whammies and wins $300,000 in cash and prizes, including a game room, a Hawaiian honeymoon for his parents, and tickets to watch the Green Bay Packers play the Chicago Bears at Lambeau Field and Soldier Field with his wife for the next 10 seasons. Jesus, I forgot I wrote that. This song plays as the show's announcer, Neil Ross, voice of Springer, Slag, and a slew of others, summarizes all of his winnings amid thunderous applause from the crowd before cutting to highlights from Clifford's time on the show. Press your luck.
So happy about this.
I included that because of Neil Ross.
Yeah.
Number one at the box office, The Running Man is the true number one for this episode, but number one for 2 weeks at the end of November, we have the American comedy film 3 Men and a Baby. This film stars.
That show was a smash. That movie.
Yes, it was.
All the buzz.
It starred Ted Danson, and I'm doing the thing where we just talk about Ryan's stuff before he actually.
The film stars
Ryan, were
Tom
you going to
Selleck.
tell everybody who the actors were?
That's all I had. It was just that one sentence about the movie. The film stars Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and Ted Danson as three bachelors living in a fucking sick-ass New York City penthouse apartment. They attempt to adapt their lives to rearing an infant that is dropped off at their doorstep by Nancy Travis, the ex of Danson, who was unaware of the child's existence. It is based off a 1985 French film, Trois Hommes et un Coffin, which translates to Three Men in a Cradle. Also, and I always forget this, it was directed by Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. It is a delightful film, if strange, especially since there's a major plot point hinging on a huge amount of cocaine and the guys being menaced by two drug dealers over a misunderstanding of the package. Some fun stuff surrounding
I've never
this.
seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
I think I might have actually seen it in the theater with my parents. I think we might have actually went and saw that movie.
What's funny is I have seen Three Men and a Little Lady, and I saw
Were
it in
you
the
so
theater.
confused? Some fun stuff surrounding this movie. There's a scene where Selleck and the Goot are serenading the baby Mary to sleep with the song Good Night, Sweetheart, Good Night by Calvin Carter and James Pookie Hudson, recorded by both the Spaniels and the McGuire sisters in 1954. So as a child, myself, of 10 or 11, who basically lived through movies and TV, I recruited Nathan Fields to duet this with me over the phone to Sayer Lindsay.
Wow. Nathan Fields sang?
No, he bailed. He would not commit. This is a long thing with
call it a
me
recruit then.
and doing like bits like Travis Bryant and I were going to dress as greasers and go to school, and like it was like tight t-shirt and jeans, and I had my hair slicked back, and he wore it, but also he didn't commit to the whole bit, and I'm like, you guys, almost like you care about what other people think. So Sarah Lindsay was a girl.
You should like that though, because then all the attention goes on
You're
you.
the brave one. You're the brave one.
I'm pretty great, you guys. And always was. Sarah Lindsay was a girl in our class who I had a huge crush on, and she loved it. We had a whirlwind romance in junior high. Here's another fun fact.
I
about this
remember
movie.
Ryan named his bike Sayer.
I did name my bike Sayer. I did. And I used to like one of the handlebars, the grip on it was like broken, and so like you could see into the bar through the plastic, and I used to fuel it with Coke. I'd pour Coke in the handlebars to fuel the bike.
Fascinating.
Yep.
Did it pour
I
out
am very
somewhere else?
normal.
It just collected in the frame of the bike.
Who knows?
Eventually the sugars ate through. Like
I would
wherever
love
they-
if I was riding the bike one day and I'm just covered in ants. Wasps come flying out of it.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
A fun fact about this movie. Do you guys remember the ghost urban legend around this film? Probably
Yeah.
not. Oh.
I'm like somebody
No.
killed themselves, or there was a
No.
dead
Oh, yes.
body or something.
There's a scene about an hour into the movie where Jack, played by Ted Danson, is walking through the house and passes a background window where something that definitely seems to be a person is standing behind the curtains. And the rumor was that this was the ghost of a boy who had been killed in the house, the most common version being it's a 9-year-old boy who committed suicide with a shotgun. But in reality, it's a cardboard cutout of Danson, who in the movie is an actor, and it's a promo piece from a dog food commercial he did that's just in the background.
Oh, because as part of his character.
Yeah, he's an
Yeah.
actor in the movie. Yeah.
Fascinating.
I kind of miss the days where just wild-ass rumors could pervade throughout the country with no ability to check the authenticity, which now that I'm thinking about it,
That's
is not really different than
No,
today
it's
at all,
actually much
except
worse.
you can check the authenticity.
but no one cares.
Oh, God. Okay. This was Buena Vista's biggest opening weekend of all time, and it was also the biggest box office hit of 1987, grossing $240 million in 1987 worldwide on a $13 million budget.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's like Probably. I mean, these are Marvel numbers now. It was followed by a sequel, Aaron, 3 Men and a Little Lady.
Not directed by Leonard Nimoy, as I see here.
That's correct. And oh God, as of 2021, there was talk of a reboot in development with Zac Efron in the starring role, who I like. I love
the baby.
Yeah.
as the baby. Oh my God, that would be amazing. I love Zac Efron.
Wah, wah, I'm a baby. A sexy baby.
I'm a very sexy baby.
I like what he's doing with his career. He's doing some really cool roles.
I love Zac Efron. He was amazing as Ted Danson.
He's coming out in a movie about a professional wrestling family, and he put on like 30 pounds of muscle for this upcoming role. Like he's in a
he's big. I mean, what I was gonna say is I love him as Ted Bundy in that Netflix movie. He's great.
I didn't know that he did that.
Oh yeah, it's very good. And then as of 2022, the director Maurive Marable stated that the script is nearing completion.
Man,
That's the only one I have, that is attached to it. He also intends for the stars of the original films to appear with a cameo role at minimum, so it sounds like a piece of hot garbage.
No word on the other two fathers?
Nope. Fun facts from this week in history. Hey, what else was happening in 1987? Well, I'm glad you asked. In November of 1987, Jeffrey Dahmer was living with his grandmother in West Allis, Wisconsin, when,
Here we go.
on a night out at a bar, Dahmer met Stephen Twomey. The two went to the Ambassador Hotel in Milwaukee, and Dahmer said later he had no intention of killing the man, which I believe him, though it doesn't matter because Dahmer's also terrible. Dahmer just wanted to drug Twomey in order to explore his naked body because Dahmer didn't like his sex partners to move. The following morning, Dahmer awoke to find Twomey dead, beaten to death without any memory of doing so. Dahmer was blackout drunk at the time. He then went to a suitcase store and took Twomey's body outside in the suitcase, delivering it by taxi to his grandmother's home, where a week later he dismembered the corpse and left it in garbage bags outside for the trash collectors to dispose of, which they did. And the cab driver who helped Dahmer put the suitcase in the trunk said, "What, you got a dead body in here?" And that's true. I believe this was Dahmer's second murder. He also killed a hitchhiker back when he was 18 in 1978. And I will now be accepting follow-up questions.
What year was Dahmer arrested?
Well, he was arrested several times.
What year was he arrested for this crime? And there were these
for the
crimes
murders,
and never got to never be released again.
I believe 92.
Gosh, he was at it a while.
Yeah, 17 murders. He killed 17 people, and yeah, and then he himself was murdered. But he was ready to go. He didn't fight back at all. He was ready to die.
I remember an interview with him. I don't remember. It was maybe 60 minutes or 48 hours.
I think it was Stone Phillips.
One of those. Was it? Okay. I watched it as a kid.
It's a great interview.
I felt like I remember feeling at the time, not knowing that much about him really, just other than he was a murderer, that he came off as somewhat sympathetic. There is a sympathetic part to Dahmer because also he was just basically neglected completely as a child, and then like his mental health was never taken care of, and like whenever he went to prison, his dad actually asked the judge to get him therapy while he was in prison, and that never happened. This was before the murders. This was when he was in prison, I believe. Oh, no, it was for murders because he murdered a boy. But it was before the big prison sentence, and then nothing ever. He was just kind of like left. Like he could have. And then whenever he was in prison, he was on like therapeutic drugs, and it helped him a lot. And I'm like, I of course have no sympathy for what he did because serial killers kill because they like to kill. But he didn't necessarily like to kill. He just wanted the body. He was a product killer. But like a new term I'm not familiar with.
There's a product killer and a process killer. John Wayne Gacy was a process killer. He liked the torture. Dahmer just wanted the body. So that's not excusing at all, of course, anything he did. But there is some sympathy there because he was just fucked up. Always.
Well, I just remember thinking you expect a serial murderer just to be this vicious, monster, and then what I saw on screen was this soft-spoken,
yeah,
articulate, self-aware person.
Yeah, he that's again like he was maybe the most open serial killer ever, and he's just like, I'll tell you whatever. I'll tell you.
I mean, why not at that point?
All
right.
That was the real world.
Jesus Christ.
Rip Deviations.
You got anything good?
I have a little bit. So we talked about
A little bit good, a lot of bad.
We talked about the C-3PO laser blasts when they were throughout this one. I did like this note from TF Wiki where whenever Scorponok arrives, Hot Rod says, "How are we ever going to fight that thing?" Apparently forgetting that they have a whole giant living city robot back on Earth, unless he really did have to kill Metroplex during the Hate Plague.
That's true. Or maybe it's just back on Earth. So, logistically.
Yeah. I just like the idea that maybe Metroplex is dead.
Yeah.
So for Science Corner, the 10-minute timer that Galvatron sets for the plasma chamber seems wildly optimistic for an escape from the entire solar system being destroyed, because they'd have to fly at over 300 times the speed of light just to get into the Oort cloud.
Yeah.
Zarek tells Spike that he has his son Daniel inside Scorponok, a man Zarek has never met or heard of, who is unrecognizable in a Headmaster exosuit. And finally, well, I have this from Season 5 thing. But David Wise, the master of the recycled script, does it again on a small scale here. In the final scene with Zarek and Galvatron discussing their tyrannical plans, it's lifted almost completely wholesale from the miniseries finale of 1987's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Shredder and Krang. And these two episodes aired less than 2 months apart.
I can see that.
Nice.
Season 5, Tommy meets Power Master Optimus Prime in the barren wasteland, and Tommy reminds Prime he's got a real nut for being a headmaster.
I'm so glad we're finishing off the Tommy Prime
yes.
saga.
Prime tells him he may not want to be a headmaster anymore after he hears the rest of the story. Tommy tells him to just hurry up and finish the tale so that immediately after he can become a headmaster. With the tale over, Tommy tells Prime the time has come to make him a headmaster. Prime agrees that a deal's a deal, though he tells Tommy that as a headmaster, he'll be spending nearly all of his time half a galaxy away on deadly missions. Tommy chokes at the word deadly. Prime also tells him that since as a headmaster, he'll be sharing leadership with the Autobots with him, and Tommy will have to monumentally increase his study time.
Kids hate homework.
Oh, they sure do.
Tommy begins to have second thoughts and rattles off the excuse that he shouldn't rush into such a life-changing transformation, and also that it wouldn't be fair to his family and friends back in Autobot City. Tommy hopes there are no hard feelings and informs Prime that should he ever decide to go through with being a headmaster, he wants to be Prime's headmaster.
Prime's like, fuck you, kid. That'll never
Very,
happen.
very presumptive. Prime agrees and then blasts off into space, promising to return another day to transform Tommy's day into an adventure. And then there's this note. With this being the really for real final episode of Transformers, we may never know if Prime ever returned to make Tommy's day an adventure again.
I can't help but think, is Prime a groomer?
It's
Why is Prime keep showing up and
the
talking to this
wasteland
kid?
outskirts of Autobot City that appears to be in the middle of some post-apocalyptic nuclear war?
Or is Tommy schizophrenic? This is all in his mind.
It's not
man.
real.
Yeah.
I like that. Or we have a Jacob's Ladder situation where Tommy's dying.
Yes, I like that.
I hope I have a Transformers-related Jacob Ladder situation as my time.
Except it's you and Wheelie.
Oh, no! Take me now.
That's it.
Well, Ryan, here's where we rate the scheme. I feel like you've already told us you love the episode.
I did.
That's different from the scheme. What is the scheme?
Destroying the solar system?
Yeah. Killing all the Autobots and Earth at least, and maybe the solar system while
I guess
we're
it's
at
a
it.
good scheme.
Yeah. If that's the scheme,
It's a lofty goal,
he almost gets there.
but he does it I mean, to Ryan's point, the 10-minute timer, that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
Why did the Nebulon... What's the Nebulon? I guess the Hive wants just control of their planet,
But
which they have.
they had, and don't go back.
Yeah.
So
That's all kind of lost.
They're just stuck with Decepticons now.
yeah, who will rule?
I don't know. I guess it's a modest scheme.
Yes. I'll say it's.
We say that about every scheme.
Yeah. I'll give it a 6.
It could be that this is a modest television show.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And this,
I hate this.
don't unsubscribe.
We've made a huge mistake.
We can.
I'm the ghost of the iconic moment.
You know.
Oh, I mean, for me,
I
the
guess-
only one I remember is where the planet becomes
Yeah.
golden
That
again.
Seems the clear,
Be the one.
outstanding.
They did it. There's hope for Cybertron.
The
There may be always be Decepticons.
the prophecy was true.
That's true. Prime's not a nutball.
It's all real. Next time on the Autopod Decepticast.
Join us for a little post-coital cigarette as we just chat, chill, and address questions from you,
The audience.
APDC audience.
Your afterglow, everyone.
That's right. Or maybe you just wake up and we're gone and we've taken your wallet.
And all that semen's drying on your stomach. It gets cold so fast.
God, the sexual non sequiturs are just
Nonstop.
may they never end.
This reminds me of a porno.
That's your impression of me?
It's very similar to the Mike Seibert impression and the
Michael Andrews.
Michael Andrews impression.
Give my fellow Decepticons! Give till it hurts!
So if you'd like to help support the show, we invite
And why would you at this point? But go ahead.
if you'd like to give up, now's a good time to jump off the train. But if you'd like to stay on board, feel free to support us through Patreon, a page that you'll find several levels of various support and benefits. You can check out our merchandise at the APDC store, and which is at autopoddecepticast.com/store, and you can buy us a drink. $5 hairs, I've heard.
That's correct.
Is the cost, and you tell us what to drink. Ryan makes it,
I will.
and we drink it.
Yep.
No cold semen recipes,
Ugh.
please.
Go ahead.
Additionally, give us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. What do you got?
We're on YouTube.
YouTube. Give us a thumbs up. You can hang out with us on all the social medias: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. What's the Facebook one? The Mark Zuckerberg one.
Meta?
Like Twitter. Meta. We're on there, right? You guys ever spend time on there?
Caleb does.
I upload
cool.
I upload the Facebook stuff and check
Oh,
the
nice.
comments and reply to the comments.
I have not been on Meta yet.
I never.
A lot of the same people from Twitter.
Oh, there's more.
I think it's there's a Venn diagram.
Yeah. Finally, if you join the Patreon, then you have access to our Discord.
That's where it's at. That's where the action
That
happens.
really is mostly where you're at.
Yeah, we've channeled our social media energy to the Discord now. Seriously, it's a great Discord. You'll like it a lot.
And that is it. Notes, follow-up materials, autopoddecepticast.com. Thank you for hanging on this journey,
And
listener.
the podcast is not ending. We're just transitioning to a different situation.
What is that situation? Maybe this is a good time to
Well, I mean,
reveal it as if it hasn't been revealed.
We've been talking about it. It's been revealed, right?
well, the next big series is Beast Wars, but we also have thought about, like, we need to probably touch on, like, the Japanese headmasters at least a little bit before we get there.
Oh, before we get there.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's before it.
Well, we
Okay.
get, yeah, okay. Whatever you. I thought. Yeah, I thought we were diving
Not
straight into
episode by
Beast
episode.
Wars.
We're not doing Headmasters episode by episode. Maybe like one episode where we just talk about it.
Mm-hmm. There's
I'm
always
into it.
There's always dough for Joe. You can always give us
That is
some
a thing
dough
that
and
is
we'll do G.I.
existing.
Joe. I'd love to do the one where Shipwreck goes to Springfield.
But we refuse unless you pay us to do the one that we want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unless we. That would be fun. I do kind of
It's
want to
dough
do
for
that
Joe.
that double
Give us some
episode.
dough. We'll do the Joe.
All right, everybody. More Q's and A's will be addressed on the next episode. Tune in. Listen to us shoot the shit. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Cells is the sponsor of Autopod Decepticast. Yes, 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 yes.